Hello students, good morning. Today we are starting with the third chapter of English and the name of the chapter is A Little Girl. So in this chapter the whole story is about a little girl named Kezia and half the little girl was feared about his parents and how she was afraid that his father will scold her for anything, how his mother will scold her for anything, and these type of things are mentioned over here in this chapter. So first of all we will study the introduction about the chapter. Okay, chapter 3, the little girl. Introduction. As the title of the chapter is A Little Girl, and over here we will come across the main character, a little girl named Kezia. Now the theme of the story is about the relationship between the children and his parents. And the writer over here wants to give us a beautiful message that the children shares an important bond of love for their parents. And as the children are small and young, they will feel that their parents do not love them because their parents are very strict and many acts of their parents felt unjustified. But as the child grows up, they realize that whatever their parents are doing for them, that is for the betterment of the child as well. Beneath the strictness, there lies a handful of love for the children and the bond of love between the parents and their children. In this chapter, a beautiful bond of love between the parent and the children, matlab between the father and their children, has been highlighted over here in this story. So it is written over here, do you feel you know your parents better now than when you were much younger? Perhaps you now understand the reasons for the sum of their actions that used to be upset you earlier. So what the author wants to say over here is that whenever the child is small, or when the child is totally immature or he is not having the proper maturity, at that time might be possible that if the child is going on the wrong track, the parents will tell to the child that no, you should not do this, you should not do that, and might be possible that the parents may act strictly for the betterment of the child as well. But at that time the child will think that no, my parents are not loving me because every time they are saying that no, you should not do this, you should not do that. But actually whatever our parents are doing for us, that is for the betterment of the child, that is for our benefit. If we will move smoothly and we will obey or we will follow the path whatever the parents says, it will be more beneficial to us. This story is about a little girl whose feelings for her father changes from fear to understanding, will probably find an echo in the every home. So might be possible that if the parents are very strict, then when the child is very small or young, till the age of 14-15 years, the child will think that no, my parents are very strict as compared to the others. But the same thing is over here. The story is about a little girl, and gradually half the girl changes her feelings for her father. So in the beginning we will see that this little girl was very much afraid of her father. Why? Because every time the father used to scold and shout at the little girl, and she used to think that no, my parents are not giving enough time or not spending enough time with me. Might be possible that she will be feeling lonely, and number of things may be there. But half slowly and gradually, with the help of her grandmother and the parents, half the feeling of the girl changes from her father. That first of all she is thinking that no, my father is not loving to me, not carrying us. But at the end of the chapter we will see that half the child slowly and gradually changes her feelings for her father. To the little girl, he was a figure to be feared and avoided. Every morning, before going to work, he came into her room and gave her a casual kiss, to which she responded with, "Goodbye, father." And oh, there was a glad sense of relief when she heard the noise of the carriage growing fainter and fainter down the long road. So the opening lines of the story is indicating the fear that the Kezia has for her father. And as she is fearful of her father, she tries to avoid him. So the child is trying to avoid her father and she tries to remain away from him. So every morning before going to the work, when the father used to go to the work, before going for the work, what his father used to do? She used to just go or visit the Kezia's room and he will give her a casual kiss. And in the reply of that casual kiss, Kezia will say goodbye father. But this action of the Kezia's father indicates that his father was loving her. So if the father is loving his daughter, then he will definitely visit her room every morning and he will say goodbye to his daughter. So Kezia is thinking that no, his father is very strict. So she used to avoid her father. And oh, there was a glad sense of relief when she heard the noise of the carriage growing fainter and fainter down the road. As Kezia was very much feared of her father, what she used to do, that when she used to hear the noise of the carriage means whatever the work his father was doing and whatever the goods he used to take away to his workplace from the home, जो कुछ भी चीज़ें वो लेकर जाता था और जैसे ही अपने घर से गाड़ी लेकर उसके पापा निकलते थे, then Kezia used to feel that she was totally relaxed. Why? Because his father has already left the home and she will feel that as if she was totally relaxed. So as the noise of the carriage grow fainter and fainter down the long road, means fainter and fainter means slowly and gradually. As the noise of the carriage or the noise of the scooter moves slowly out of the house, Kezia will definitely feel from inside that she will be totally relaxed. In the evening, when he came home, she stood near the staircase and heard his loud voice in the hall. Bring my tea into the drawing room. Hasn't the paper come yet? Mother, go and see if my paper's out there and bring me my slippers. So we had seen in the first part that his father used to go to the office in the morning, and when he comes back to the home in the evening, what he used to do? He just used to enter the house and sit on the sofa and shout that bring me my cup of tea into the drawing room. Matlab his father was sitting in the drawing room and he was totally exhausted with the work he had done at the office, and so he is just coming back to the home and shouting that bring me my cup of tea into the drawing room. So as the Kezia's mother was preparing the tea for his husband, so what she said, she was just telling to the Kezia that you take the slippers from his feet. Matlab whatever the shoes his father has worn, he used to remove that shoes and Kezia will hand over him the slippers. And his father will tell to his mother, means the Kezia's grandmother, that they did not receive the newspaper today. Then grandmother will tell that no, if they had received, might be they will be lying in the room. So he is saying that please bring me my newspaper. Kezia, mother would call to her, if you are a good girl, you can come down and take off the father's boots. So as Kezia was totally afraid of her father, she never used to have an eye-to-eye contact with her father. So what she used to do, she just used to stand in the staircase. So हमारी मम्मी भी कभी कभी ऐसा करती है, हमारे पास से कुछ काम करवाना है तो हमें कुछ ज़्यादा ही पैम्पर करती है, बोलती है कि चल बेटा ये करके दे तो मैं आपको ये दूंगी, वॉट एवर इट इज़ that type of treat. So over here also the Kezia's mother is telling to the Kezia that beta, if you are a good girl, then come downstairs and take off the father's shoes and keep it in the shelf. So his mother is saying that if you are a good girl, then come down and take your father's shoes and keep it in the proper place. Slowly the girl would slip down the stairs, more slowly, still across the hall, and push open the drawing room door. Matlab, as she was totally feared about her father, what she will do, she will just come down slowly and take off the shoes and open the drawing room's door and keep the shoes at the proper place. By that time, he had his spectacles on and looked at her over then in a way that was terrifying to the little girl. And when Kezia would come down and take off his shoes and keep it on the proper place, at that time his father would look at the Kezia in a very terrifying, means in a horrible way, as if like he was sitting on that sofa and he was just having his spectacles and he is looking to her little girl. Well, Kezia, hurry up and pull off those boots and take them outside. Have you been good girl today? And when she just used to come and take the shoes at that time, his father is saying that why you are moving slowly. Just move fast and take these shoes and keep it in the proper place. And then his father is saying asking to the Kezia that had you been a good girl today? So the Kezia is saying, I did not know. So Kezia was totally stammering. So you can see that how much she was frightened of her father, that she could not even speak fluently in front of his father. So she is saying that no, I do not know. You don't know? If you stutter like that, mother will have to take you to the doctor. So his father is just telling to the Kezia that if you will do this type of stammering, then I will tell your mother to take you to the hospital to visit the doctor. She never studied with other people. Had quite given it up, but only with the father, because then she was trying so hard to say the words properly. No doubt when she used to talk with the other people, she never used to stammer. Why? Because she was totally friendly with the other persons. And the other persons were too friendly with Kezia. But when she used to talk with her father, she used to stammer like this. What's the matter? Why are you looking so wretched about? Mother, I wish you taught this child not to appear on the brink of suicide. Here, Kezia, carry my teacup back to the table carefully. So as Kezia was totally frightened and she was just looking at his father, so Kezia's father is telling to his wife that आपने इसे कुछ सिखाया नहीं, ये ऐसा क्यों बिहेव कर रही है. माइट बी पॉसिबल दैट उसके मन में कुछ और चल रहा हो और उसके दिमाग में ऐसे कुछ विचार या वो ऐसा सोच रहे हैं दैट शी विल कमिट द सुसाइड और एनीथिंग. तो उसके फादर जो है वो उसको बोलते हैं कि जा बेटा वो जो टी कप है वो वहाँ से टेबल के ऊपर केयरफुली लेकर आ. सो ही वॉज सो बिग, हिज हैंड्स एंड हिज नेक, स्पेशली हिज माउथ व्हेन ही yawned. Thinking about him alone was like thinking about the giant. So Kezia's description is given over here that how she used to imagine her father. उसके father जो थे, he was of a heavy body and his hands and his neck, मतलब major portion was of his hands and neck, and especially when he yawned. Yawned means ગુજરાતીમાં જેને આપણે વગાસું ખાવું કહીએ ને, that is yawned. And Kezia is thinking that if I am thinking about my father, it is like about a big giant. One Sunday afternoon, grandmother sent her down to the drawing room to have a nice talk with the father and mother. But the little girl always found mother reading and father stretched out on the sofa, his handkerchief on his face, his feet on the best cushions, sleeping soundly and snoring. So, what had happened once, that on the Sunday, her grandmother, Kezia's grandmother, will tell Kezia to go and spend the time with his parents. So when she used to come down to have some time with his parents, what she will observe that his mother is busy in reading the books and his father is sleeping on the sofa. See in the figure or elsewhere you can see that this is the girl Kezia, and over here her father is sleeping with a handkerchief on his face and his rest of the legs are on the cushions, and his mother is busy reading the books. So this was the situation that every time she used to see. She sat and stood gravely, watched him till he woke and stretched, and asked him, "Then look at her, don't stare so, Kezia. You look like a little brown owl." One day, when she was kept indoors with a cold, her grandmother told her that her father's birthday was next week, and suggested she should make him a pincushion for the gift out of the beautiful piece of the yellow silk. मतलब केजिया जो थी वो वहाँ पर ड्राइंग रूम में कब तक खड़ी रही, until when his father woke up, जब तक उसके पापा उसका उठ नहीं गए तब तक केजिया जो थी वो वहाँ पर खड़ी रही. और एक दिन क्या हुआ था, उसके पापा ने उसको क्या बोला कि तू मेरे सामने ऐसे स्टेयर मत कर. एंड एक दिन क्या हुआ कि उसके फादर जो थे उसने क्या किया, हिज मदर एंड फादर वेंट आउट एंड दे हैड जस्ट लॉक्ड इंडोर, मतलब घर में किसको रखा था, ग्रैंड मदर और केजिया को. एज द चाइल्ड वॉज अलोन इन द होम शी वॉज टोटली bored at the home. So his grandmother is saying to Kezia that you do one thing, आपके फादर का बर्थडे आ रहा है तो उसके लिए आप कुछ सरप्राइज प्लान करो. और सरप्राइज में आप क्या दोगे, तो उसकी ग्रैंड मदर ने उसे बोला यू जस्ट गिव हिम अ कुशन, और येलो कलर का कुशन जो है वो हम लोग स्टिच करेंगे, और वो किस में से आप बनाओगे, घर में जो एक्स्ट्रा क्लोथ्स पड़े हैं उसके हेल्प से हम लोग एक येलो सिल्क कलर का जो कुशन जो है वो बनाएंगे. Dear students, on the homework, you are supposed to write down the meanings of this chapter in your fair book, and tomorrow I am sending you the question answers. If possible, I will send you 2 or 3 question answers today as well. Thank you.